Well, go to a racetrack anywhere and you will likely hear all kinds of stories about racers helping racers. In the case of Lee Goos Jr., lending a hand ultimately led to a return to the driver's seat. More on that in this week's Driver Spotlight. Walking away from something you love is never an easy thing. But as Lee Goos Jr. has learned, staying away is even tougher.
I started in 97, and then I got out of it in 04. So I was out of it for a long time, and we got back into it, helping some friends, and so we've been in it for a few years again. We stayed away from the track when I was out, made it easier. And like I said, one of my buddies let me drive his car, and that was kind of the starting point there. They couldn't figure it out, so they let me drive one night, and then we ended up buying a bunch of stuff. So it's hard to get away from it.
Goos officially made his return to sprint car racing toward the end of the 2016 season, but his comeback had barely gotten off the ground when he hit another red flag.
We raced one race out here, and then it closed when it was Badlands. So that was the only reason we bought stuff. So then we kind of raced some other tracks, Park Jefferson. You had to travel a little bit. So we're really happy to have this back open.
He certainly looks comfortable behind the wheel. Goos is one of the most consistent performers in Huset's Race Saver Sprint class, which is filled with good competition and a uniquely level playing field.
It does. It's actually a great group of guys, so it makes it a blast. But yeah, all these cars are pretty equal as far as power and like sort of the weight rule. We're all pretty much the same. This car setup still makes a big difference, but yeah, it's as the track dries out, it's more the driver anymore.
Goos was one of 3 305 drivers to record multiple feature wins at Huset's in 2021, and he already has one under his belt this summer. He's a safe bet to be a top contender in the chase for the track championship, although points have never been his priority.
Points don't pay a lot, so like I said, it wasn't a big deal that way. We're just out here trying to have fun. I'd rather go out there and just do as good as I can every night rather than worry about the points. At the end of the year, kind of points play out on their own, but all it takes is one bad night. You get in an accident, it's not your fault. And, yep, you can lose the points on just a single DNF. We were actually going for more, more hard chargers or winning races, what we were kind of going for.